In this video, I will explain the fascinating history of the British Isles from the earliest settlements to modern society. You will learn how different peoples, political upheavals, and cultural developments have shaped the country. The British Isles were inhabited by humans many thousands of years ago. Early settlers lived as hunters and gatherers and adapted to nature. They left behind traces in the form of simple tools and cave paintings. These early times laid the foundation for later cultures on the islands. In 43 AD, Roman troops invaded Britain. The Romans brought new ideas and advanced techniques. They built roads, cities, and baths that permanently changed the country. This invasion laid the foundation for a long period of Roman rule. Under Roman rule, Britain experienced significant architectural and cultural progress. The Romans introduced new administrative methods and brought their way of life to the land. Many structures, such as baths and aqueducts, are still impressive witnesses of this time. Roman rule influenced the people's thinking and building style. After the Romans withdrew, the Anglo-Saxons came to Britain. They founded several small kingdoms and developed their own language and culture. Their settlements spread across the land and shaped what would later become England. This era was marked by great change and new beginnings. In the 8th and 9th centuries, the Vikings arrived in Britain. These seafarers conducted raids and traded with the locals. They introduced new customs and left cultural traces. The Viking Age was an exciting and eventful period in the country's history. Over time, small tribes formed larger kingdoms. These rulers often fought for power and territory. Through alliances and wars, a complex political landscape emerged. These developments laid the groundwork for the later United England. In 1066, William the Conqueror invaded England. This victory changed the country in many ways. The Normans brought their own language, culture, and administration. Their conquest marked a turning point in English history. The Normans built impressive castles and fortresses that served as power centers for the new rulers. They introduced a new legal system and restructured the administration. Many architectural and cultural influences are still visible today. The Norman influence extends into modern times. Medieval England was marked by knights, castles, and many battles. Society was divided into clear classes, from nobles to peasants. Many legends and stories emerged during this exciting time. Medieval life was hard, but also shaped by honor and courage. In the Middle Ages, people lived under the feudal system. This system determined who owned land and what obligations people had. Nobles and peasants were organized in a strict hierarchy. The feudal system governed daily life and societal structure for many centuries. Englishmen also participated in the Crusades to conquer the Holy Land. These religiously motivated wars led to long journeys and dangerous adventures. Many knights experienced exciting and often perilous times. The Crusades also enabled the exchange of knowledge and goods between different cultures. In 1215, the Magna Carta was signed. This important document protected people's rights against the absolute power of the king. It laid the foundation for later democratic developments. The Magna Carta is still a symbol of freedom and justice today. Over time, a parliament was formed that advised the king and helped decide laws. Representatives of different social groups came together to make important decisions. Parliament developed into an important institution of co-determination. This early form of democracy strongly shaped the country's political system. In the 15th century, rival noble families fought for power in the Wars of the Roses. These bloody conflicts led to many changes in leadership and political upheavals. Numerous battles and intrigues shaped this turbulent era. The Wars of the Roses left deep marks in England's history. The Tudors ruled England from 1485 to 1603. and brought significant changes. Their reign was marked by political and cultural innovations. Under the Tudors, the country experienced a time of growth and artistic flourishing. This dynasty left a lasting legacy in English history. Henry VIII was a significant king who initiated profound religious changes. He broke away from the Roman Catholic Church and founded the Anglican Church. This reformation permanently altered the religious life of the people. His actions led to major upheavals in politics and society. Under Queen Elizabeth I, England experienced a golden age in art and culture. Literature, especially through writers like Shakespeare, flourished. England's naval power was greatly expanded during this time. This era remains a proud part of British history. The Stuart dynasty ruled England during a time of great political tension. Conflicts between the king and parliament led to prolonged power struggles. These confrontations brought about important changes in the government system. The Stuart era shaped the country and laid the foundation for modern state structures. In 1688, the Glorious Revolution led to a peaceful change of power. Through this upheaval, Parliament gained more influence and citizens' rights were strengthened. The revolution showed that change was possible without bloody conflict. It marked an important step toward modern democracy. England, Scotland, and later Ireland joined to form a united kingdom. This political union brought many cultural and economic changes. Cooperation among the nations led to a stronger, unified country. The United Kingdom became a major European power. The Industrial Revolution began in Britain and radically transformed the country. Machines and factories replaced many traditional crafts. People moved to growing cities to work in the new factories. This shift brought technological progress, but also new social challenges. The Victorian Age was marked by economic growth and cultural progress. Under Queen Victoria, the country saw many innovations in technology and science. Industrialization brought wealth, but also social inequality. This era was a mix of tradition and innovation. In the 19th century, Britain built a large colonial empire. Many countries in Africa, Asia, and the Americas came under British rule. This empire brought economic prosperity and international influence. At the same time, the colonial era led to many conflicts and challenges. The First World War deeply changed Britain and the entire world. Millions of people were drawn into this devastating war, and many lost their lives. The difficult war years left deep scars in society. After the war, a long period of rebuilding and renewal began. In the Second World War, Britain played a central role in the fight against the Axis powers. The country suffered heavy bombings and widespread destruction. The population showed great courage, unity, and resilience. This war left a lasting mark on the country and changed international politics. After the World Wars, Britain faced major challenges and changes. The country began to rebuild and modernize its infrastructure. Social reforms were introduced to improve citizens' lives. This time was marked by hope, renewal, and the pursuit of progress. Britain was a key member of the European Union for many years. Membership brought economic benefits and political cooperation. In 2016, the country decided to leave the EU, a process known as Brexit. This step significantly changed relations with Europe. Today, Britain is a diverse and modern society. People from many cultures live together and enrich the country. Traditions and new ideas go hand in hand and encourage exchange. This modern society stands for openness, innovation, and unity. The British monarchy still holds an important symbolic role today. The royal family represents tradition and history that unite the nation. Many citizens feel a special connection to the monarchy. At the same time, the institution adapts to modern changes. Britain is known for its rich cultural diversity. People from around the world have brought their traditions, art, and music here. This diversity is reflected in language, food, and festivals. The cultural mix makes the country lively and exciting.